Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Lunar, and today I'm going to be answering all of your questions in celebration of this channel's 15th anniversary. But before I get into the meat of the video, I'm going to give you all a little history lesson. When I was 15 years old, I created this channel, and on Christmas of 2010, I got a non-defunct camcorder that I used to make all kinds of videos with. Much of my videos were just me and my younger brother screwing around in a now-forgotten series I called Kirby's Dumb Quest of Epicness. Yes, this was real, and yes, we use other games for this shit, don't bother questioning it. Another thing that I used to do was record myself playing other games, such as Donkey Kong Country Returns and Rayman Origins on the Wii, making both of these the oldest Let's Plays I've done on this channel. Though much of these videos were done for all shits and giggles, I really like the idea of making videos and putting them out for the world to see, even if those videos are absolute shit by today's standards. Why am I talking about this, you ask? Why, it's to show how dramatically my channel has changed, from my humble beginnings, to live streaming Terraria since 2016, and today, where I do all kinds of things, from Let's Play Fridays, to Maker Mondays, or mostly Mega Man Maker and Mario Maker, but you get the idea, and some level making in Mega Man Maker. Throughout the past 5 years, since I came back to streaming, I've accomplished so much to a point where even my biggest achievements will be a mark on my web history. Not that it's all been entirely perfect, though. Some sacrifices were made along the way, and I did end up losing some good folks, as many of them have moved on to greener pastures. But to be perfectly fair, people do eventually move on, and nothing can ever be perfect. Whatever happens, happens, am I right? Alright, enough about that. I'm sure you all came to this video for one big reason and one reason only: to hear me answer all of your burning questions. So, rev up your keyboards, sharpen your mics, and get your speakers on. It's time for the Lunar 15th anniversary Q&A. Our first series of questions comes from good old Fanny Boy, with his first question: what got you into Mega Man Maker and content creation as a whole? What got me into Mega Man Maker was my love for UGC games, starting with none other than two little games called Super Mario Flash and Super Mario Builder, where you can make any kind of level, or in the case of the latter, full-fledged minigames. Yes, Mario Builder gave you the power to do just that. My love for UGC games only grew when I came across Super Mario Bros. X, which is surprisingly still going strong today thanks to the new beta build that released. And with many more games coming out with level editors, my spirits couldn't be any higher, with games holding me over like Questmaster, Athena Crisis, and, most notably, Mega Man Maker. As for how I got into content creation, to briefly tread my history lesson again, I got a camcorder for Christmas at the age of 15 and just made all kinds of wacky videos with it. Rest in peace, my precious Polaroid camera. You will be dearly missed. Next up for a second question, who are your favorite Mega Man Maker builders and why? Why, that's easy. Toon Soda is my favorite Mega Man creator ever! All jokes aside, I personally can't really decide. I've played so many awesome levels, especially for the NRS Mega Man Maker League, that I end up forgetting whose levels I like more. Even though I personally would rather not do favorites, if I really had to choose one person in mind, it would definitely be Daibu Man, who gave me some of the most amazing levels to ever be uploaded to Mega Man Maker, along with an amazing level pack that I haven't actually finished that I played a long while back. It really has been forever, hasn't it? I really should get around to finishing that before I die. I'm about to turn 30 years old. And for his last question, what is your favorite Mega Man Maker update and why? My absolute favorite update to Mega Man Maker has to be 1.8. This update was special in that it gave us a whole smorgasbord of content from Mega Man and Bass and the Game Boy games. Though obviously nowhere near the same magnitude as 1.9 in terms of awesome features, I was captivated to see that we got so much content, from enemies to backgrounds, tile sets, music, and a whole lot more. It may have bummed me out a bit that 1.8 was the last big content update for Mega Man Maker, but knowing the game is getting more stuff added in every subsequent update makes it a pretty bitter farewell to 1.8. Next question from Termina. Can you do a flip? I'm about to meow the fuck out of ya. Watch and learn, Jibberbottom. Next question from Sheeprunner. Can you name every classic Mega Man weapon from Mega Man 1 through 11? I can name them all in 5 seconds. Ready? Jesus. Oh my lord. That was a lot. Our next question comes from Junior the Guide. Have you played other games besides Mario and Mega Man? I most certainly have, and some games I like to play but are not limited to Jurassic World Evolution 2, No Man's Sky, Ravenfield, Donkey Kong Country, Zelda, Metroid, Advance Wars, Athena Crisis, Questmaster, Halo, Jak and Daxter, and especially Terraria. Our next set of 3 questions comes from Bloon Boy. First question, what's your favorite UGC game that isn't Mega Man Maker? Athena Crisis without a doubt. I've been playing this game a lot recently, and I love the built-in campaign creator. And as of right now, or at least at the time of this recording, I'm making a campaign releasing pretty soon actually. So if you haven't already played this game, I definitely recommend you try it for yourself. It is a blast. Second question from Bloon Boy. What's your favorite Mega Man Maker level? Honestly, I'd say most of the NRS levels made for Mega Man Maker League for how absurdly creative they are. They are built for speedrunning, but they do so many cool things you couldn't imagine anyone else doing in their levels. While I'm definitely no speedrunning champion by any means, experiencing these levels was a treat to behold, especially as someone like me who is both a maker and a player. And the third and final question from Bloon Boy. What's your favorite candy? It's a tie between Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, Snickers, and Peanut Butter M&Ms. Not to be confused with peanut M&Ms, Peanut Butter M&Ms. Trust me guys, they are the shit. Another set of questions from Hyper Clippy, aka Hyper Mega Man, with our first question being, can you list all the character voices you can do? Maybe give some short examples. Wish you would do more voices more often, but I guess it makes it harder to concentrate on whatever you're playing at the time. Alright, let me show off a little bit of my resume real quick.
Smithers, I don't believe in suicide, but if you want to try, it just might cheer me up.
Remember, Skeletor is always the best villain, and Hyper Clippy is a tongue-licking nobody.
Greetings, Frontier Dogs. Commander Uber is here. You want ugly, scrawny little man? Uber stormtroopers will show you ugly.
Hey y'all, Kermit the Frog here. Anybody care for a cup of Wilkins coffee?
Muy muy! Misa Jar Jar Binks. Have you seen Andy around? Misa here and he's on a dangerous mission.
Of course, Manny. I have race.
Restraining orders! It's me, Mario. Let's go. I'm number 1. So long, Bowser. Woohoo! Mamma mia!
I'm Luigi, number 1. Wahoo! Mamma mia! Oh yeah! Go Luigi!
I'm a Wario. I'm gonna win. You gonna eat that garlic? Have a rotten day.
Yeah, Waluigi time! Move out of the way, loser! Waluigi number 1! When am I gonna be a Smash character, Sakurai?
I kid you not, Eddie! He turns himself into a pickle! And he calls himself Pickle Rick! Funniest shit I've ever seen!
For our second question from his truly, on a scale from 1 to 10, being 10 being batshit crazy, how crazy would you rate yourself? 11 is a totally acceptable answer. You're killing me, Hyper. You really are. Does that answer your question? I'm gonna see myself out the door. And now for our third question from Hyper. What's your favorite unique thing that the Mega Man Maker devs have added to Mega Man Maker? Like cameo weapons, keys and doors, the new time blocks, broken boo beams, boo beam on rails, etc, etc.
Uber Chain is easily my favorite unique weapon the devs ever put into Mega Man Maker. I love using this thing to cheese bosses or tread through insta-kill hazards and keeping the charge flowing by killing every enemy you defeat. What the hell am I saying? I meant for every enemy you defeat, sorry. It's just one of those weapons that makes you feel powerful in the best way possible. Definitely a great addition that I greatly appreciate.
For our next question from good old-fashioned Tree Meat.
The Almighty.
What happened to the Terraria content? Did you burn out, or is there another reason for it?
I simply kind of burned out and fell out of the game because I just felt there just wasn't much else to the game beyond beating the Moon Lord and whatnot. But with the new update coming out sometime soon, I think it would be a perfect opportunity to get back into it. We've waited years for this update to release, but I have no doubt in my mind it'll be the best send-off to a long-lasting game ever.
And for his second question, are there any games you've wanted to stream but just haven't gotten to yet? If so, care to reveal your hand? Consider this a small little teaser for a future playthrough. And last but not least, from our good friend Rage Quit O'Neil. What character would you like to be playable as a DLC or something on Mega Man 11 or a possible Mega Man 12? It cannot be the main four, the ones that are playable in Maker.
A lot of people really want to see Duo as a playable character in any official Mega Man game, but me personally, I'd like to see King made into a playable character. His gameplay could be way more different from even rolls, with his axe twirl, his bouncing laser, and maybe even a wall jump for more intricate level design. Hot take, I know, but I think King has far greater potential to be an amazing player character in a possible Mega Man 12, or hell, he could even be in Mega Man Maker, which I know is never going to happen, but I digress. Honestly, I think it's more than about time Mega Man and Bass gets the recognition it deserves, because it's part of the Mega Man franchise whether Capcom likes it or not. Now, Capcom, please, whoever is in charge of the Mega Man franchise, give us a proper port of Mega Man and Bass, or you can even do a remake. Either is perfectly fine, honestly. And that concludes this Q&A video. We had a lot of interesting questions, and it was pretty fun to answer all of these. I'll admit, it was pretty nice to do a Q&A to celebrate my 15th anniversary on YouTube, but of course, none of this would have been possible without you, the viewers, and shout out to all the lovely folks who submitted for the Q&A. You're all awesome, and I'd love to answer more of your burning questions in the future.
Because I love you.
Don't actually take that too seriously, please. Now the question stands. Will I do this for the 20th anniversary of this channel? Possibly. Do I hope we'll have more questions for that occasion? Absolutely. Here's to another 5 years down the pipeline, and here's to advanced adulthood now that I'll be turning 30 next month. With all that said and done, everybody, I bid you all adieu, farewell, have yourselves a lovely day, make sure to stay awesome 24/7, and until next time, this is Lunar Chris signing out. See you later, everybody, and thanks for watching.